EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Bisons of Rio de Janeiro.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Here goes Mike.
His first carry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
But you look at this defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them in defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top-5 passing offense in this one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Justin Fields
keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7, Bisons 9.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
18 Cardinal.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Well, this defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Now third down and very long.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Taken right around the 44. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
Here's Fields.
He'll check this down to Hines. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
On play action, Fields.
That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Off play action, Fields.
15-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
San Francisco.
They get this out left. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Niners have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bison's nothing. Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You look at this Niner defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 40. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll start with Davis Price on the ground.
And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Davis Price will try to pick it up, and he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
On 1st down, it's Fields. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's got this down to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Fields again.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Bison's nothing.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them. And
Hall has it knocked loose.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hall again on 2nd down.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. 21-0 our score after 1. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it.
Richardson on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Ball again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal.
This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bisons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Fields.
Looking for Campbell downfield.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
3, go.
They'll start by running the option to the right and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point try now for Moody. It's up and good, and they're in control now. 35-7.
35, Bison 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
That's complete to Pierce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the 49ers first down.
Now it's Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
This to Hines on the drop-off. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Play action. It's Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
A 5-yard touchdown catch,
and the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
McCole Hardman. He's to the 15. Touchdown! McCole Hardman, 77 yards. And the Bison's decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
42, Bison's 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Again, Fields. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Don't jump. Ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
West,
Out of the gun, Fields. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Slant pass hauled in by Campbell.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. But gutsy call there. Yeags at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And he'll go down at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons get a bit closer.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
It's the score, Niners 42.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in onside kicks.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
11. Hey, June.
Second down.
Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Looking for the crossing.
And oh, he coughed it up.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on fourth down. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. They run with Hines. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll run with Davis Price.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
On the option right is Fields.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Justin Fields
doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
License 21.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hall again on second down.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. On the toss, it's Hall.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a second and 10 coming up. Hall again.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Third and 12. Now Richardson.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influence that's going into the head coach's ear.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ball again on second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And Richardson back to throw it.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
On first down, Fields. That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Davis Price on 1st and 10.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. Touchdown, 49ers. Nyheim Hines, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Okay, ready? Tempo, 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 tempo.
The tight end in motion right.
Give to Hall running right.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
51 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. On first down, right back to Hall.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They'll go again with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight? They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
Great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
They'll start.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Ball again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
This one deep for Wilson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And that will force a turnover on downs.
11.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, in the 4th quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. On 1st down, it's Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you cheat.
And they're going to get him. He sagged back around the 28. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Third and long. It's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably been saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, check, go.
Ball again on 2nd down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Check smash, check smash.
And he loses the football a second time. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And they're going to speed things up here.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Going to run again here with Pollard. Able to slither by. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
40 yards on the ground for him so far.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning.
But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Ready? On the ball, on the ball.
And they'll run it here.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's Samuel, caught left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And quickly, they get to the line.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. A pretty substantial game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go, son.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.